From the artist who looked a respected veteran dead in the eye and told him he had nothing left to teach him.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. I've been doing this more than you.
To the mogul who pulled up to a morning show for the sole purpose of cursing out all three hosts.
Stop playing with my name.
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. When my name come up, respect it.
To the superstar who answered one invasive question with a pen and a warning.
Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me? Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners.
These are the most disrespectful rap interviews ever. We start in 2013, Sway in the Morning, deep in the Yeezus era. This was supposed to be a friendly promo run between two people who go all the way back to when Ye was riding the Amtrak begging Sway to just listen to his rhymes. Then Sway did the one thing you cannot do to Kanye West mid-vision. He offered a little advice. He told Ye to empower himself and just do the clothing line himself instead of chasing the big corporations. And Ye went completely nuclear on him.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got.
Come on, chill out.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers.
Sway kept trying to lower the temperature the whole way through, telling him to relax, reminding him this was just a conversation between homies. Ye wasn't hearing a single word of it, and instead of backing down, he pulled out his own bank account as evidence, dropping the number that turned this whole moment into a meme.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yep.
Understand what's happening here. This is a veteran radio host, a man who gave Kanye some of his earliest television, getting told to his face that he hadn't earned the right to speak on business. And when Sway pushed back even slightly and asked him to stop turning up, Ye took the disrespect all the way to the ceiling. By this point, Ye was trying to reframe the whole blow-up as some bigger statement about the industry and about ownership, spinning it into a speech instead of an apology.
Don't try to embarrass us.
I'm not trying to embarrass y'all. What I'm trying to say to y'all is this industry of what I'm trying to get into, ain't nobody never broke down. Ain't nobody broke down. We all slaves. So I ain't trying to disrespect you on your show. We all slaves.
The room already felt the disrespect no matter how he spun it. And the real kicker came later, when Ye admitted on national TV on Good Morning America that Sway had the answer all along. This next man didn't even bother with a debate. He walked in already finished talking. April 22nd, 2016. Birdman walked into the Breakfast Club, and this was not a sit-down interview. This was a mogul showing up to a job site to handle a personal problem in person. No promo, no small talk, no warm-up. He got in the chair and immediately went at Charlemagne, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee, all three of them at once, before anybody could even say good morning.
Yes, sir. I want to start this straight telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name. Let's go on there. Let's go. Stop playing with my name.
Let's do it on camera.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. When my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name.
This came off the back of months of Cash Money tension, the Lil Wayne situation, his name getting tossed around on air. So when the hosts asked him the obvious question, why even come up here just to curse them out, Birdman made it plain that this was about honor and about him choosing the studio over the other places he could have caught them.
So why come here?
I did it already. I'm here. So what's happening?
I mean, it's all good, but I'm saying, why?
And I'm here. What's happening?
I'm all good, but I'm saying, why come here just to curse us
What's
up?
happening, man? I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you, your man, in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
Now here's what makes this legendary. Charlemagne does not scare easy, and he wasn't about to let a mogul walk in and put the whole show on the defensive. He flipped the entire intimidation act with one surgical question that put Birdman right back in his seat.
I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
And I'm pulling up on you.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hate my y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Quickest Breakfast Club interview ever recorded. He said his piece, dropped the "put some respect on my name" line that lived online for years, and walked straight out. This next one is a different flavor of disrespect, where a rapper took one simple question about an old friendship and turned it into something the whole internet still won't let go of. Baton Rouge rapper G Money was once close as blood with a young NBA YoungBoy. The little brother, he says, stayed in his house and called him Big Bro before any of the fame hit. The interviewer wasn't even digging for dirt, but you could already tell G Money was feeling some kind of way about how it all ended.
Yeah, that little like my little partner. He used to be like my little brother. He stayed with me and everything.
Okay, so, I mean, y'all was cool. Did you ever do any music together?
What you said?
Have y'all ever done any music together?
Nah, but we was on the same label at one point in time.
The question was harmless. His answer absolutely was not. Still salty about the fallout, he offered up the real reason things went sour, and he delivered the whole thing staring dead into the lens, with a look the comment section never let go of.
He mad about his sister too, though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had f***ed her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though, you know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit, you hear me? I guess he just let that fame and shit get to his head. Now he feel like he...
Having disrespected the entire friendship on camera, he went ahead and made it final, slamming the door on any chance the two of them ever squash it and get back in a booth.
I mean, will that ever happen?
I don't really too much see it happening like that. Like, I don't be with all that. I don't really be with all that. Like, I'ma just do my thing and keep letting him do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
That casual, smirking, disrespectful admission poured straight gas on one of the ugliest beefs the South has ever seen. And within months, G Money was shot and killed back in Baton Rouge at just 22 years old. His words never got taken back. This next one is another New York veteran who pulled up just as hot, except his whole blow-up was over an old street story that came apart the second it got questioned. Fredro Starr of Onyx brought that classic New York 99 and 2000 energy straight to Charlemagne. But the whole thing was really about an old street story, and the moment it got questioned, he snapped, glasses coming off, voice going up, the entire exchange getting dead bad on camera.
I ain't say you was, but you
Don't
said
play
it.
me like that, nigga. Breakfast Club, nigga. All right, let's get on with the interview.
I don't know what you want me to do.
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. You can't do nothing, big man. You can't do nothing. I know it's
for
so
that. I ain't here for that.
Plain the garbage, nigga. Don't play me, nigga. My name is Fredro Starr. Do your Google. What you gonna do?
Now here's the twist. The story Fredro was so fired up to defend traced all the way back to 50 Cent and G-Unit. So on a completely separate sit-down, 50 addressed the same claims head-on, and he never once had to raise his voice to do it.
His image just came up. You know, after he was here, he was talking and just talked himself into a bad situation. Because the timelines didn't even work. And he had previously been to the show to say it did happen, but he snuffed me.
Cool as ever, 50 didn't just deny it and move on. He walked the hosts through exactly where the timeline came apart, letting the receipts do the talking while Fredro's whole version of events quietly fell to pieces. One man burned himself down defending the story. The other dismantled it without breaking a sweat. And that split screen told the audience everything they needed to know. Fredro ran hot in one seat, while 50 stayed ice cold in another. This next crew lost theirs on a red carpet before a real question even landed. 2017, the BET Awards red carpet. Migos had just won Best Group and were riding Bad & Bougie, the biggest record in the entire country. Complex's everyday struggle pulled them for what should have been a pure victory lap. But the audio was already glitching, tempers were already short, and then DJ Academics reached for the one joke this group absolutely could not stand, the running joke that Takeoff got left off their biggest hit.
I feel like this is like a running joke. with you being left off Bad and Bougie?
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
The carpet was loud, so that same question kept bouncing back and forth, and every single time Takeoff had to repeat it, the whole group's mood curdled into something hostile and cold. What was supposed to be a celebration was quietly turning into a standoff on live camera.
I mean, that's one thing I like about the group, because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we gotta wrap this up though.
Oh, my bad. Have you tried to jump?
I couldn't
wrap
hear
it up
anything
then.
over there too. Close it.
Close it.
Joe Budden had clearly checked all the way out, and the way he wrapped it and stepped off had people calling him disrespectful for days afterward, while Migos felt the entire interview had disrespected their moment and their chemistry.
Hey, listen, man, I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Everybody walked away mad, and it turned into days of memes and follow-up episodes trying to clear the air. That was celebration curdling into tension. This next one is a case where a whole lot of people felt the host, not the artist, was the one doing the disrespecting. Hot 97, Ebro in the Morning, around 2018. Kodak Black comes through, and from the very first minute the framing sets a certain tone. Ebro opens by admitting he almost didn't even want to do the interview, then runs down Kodak's rap sheet and his personal life like he's reading a report card out loud to the whole city.
Yo, man, first of all, I gotta be honest, I was skeptical on doing this interview. I saw your other interviews where you was wearing like a ski mask and all that, and I was like, I'm not really interested in talking to this. But I gotta say, I looked at your rap sheet, I looked at your weed charges, smoking weed in front of your kid on the gram, and different things you've been going through. And I know it's sensitive, but how you feel about everything that's going on?
For most of the sit-down, to his credit, Kodak actually opens up. He talks about growing up around death, about his come-up, about trying to put out better energy. But near the end, after the show had already touched his active legal situation, they pivoted to a random conspiracy bit, and Kodak felt like his real heavy problems were being treated as a punchline.
One thing we were talking about on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about is the idea that landing on the moon was a conspiracy. Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
What the f*** y'all talking
about? You seem upset that I brought it up.
That was the last straw for him. Kodak decided he was done being anybody's content, and he ended the entire thing on his own terms and stood up out of the chair right there on air.
Sometimes when like we going through shit, like y'all be entertained by shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So like change the subject, I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever, like.
Well, no, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
That's too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm gone. Say less.
He was gone, and the debate over whether the show pushed a young artist too far ran for years after. This next one is another guest who felt the questions themselves were the real disrespect, except his wounds were a whole lot more literal. May of 2016. The Irving Plaza shooting left Troy Ave wounded, his bodyguard Ronald McFadder killed, and 2 bystanders hit. A few weeks later, he came to the Breakfast Club in a bulletproof vest, and the very first real question drove straight at his trauma. The kind of thing you could tell he did not love being asked on air.
Now you sitting here with a bulletproof vest on. Everybody knows you've had a couple situations where people tried to get at you. Are you suffering from like post-traumatic stress disorder or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like just, regular street, you know what I'm saying? And I just gotta, before I was mostly underestimating my own, I got excuse, like I talk shortness of breath because I got like a bullet in my back, so talking up sometimes.
You could hear how little he wanted to sit in it. They kept going anyway, walking him back through another attempt on his life. A Christmas day he clearly did not enjoy reliving as content.
I'm running on the motherfucking highway. We jogging to the hospital. Nobody stopping. No car stopping. I'm shot in my head, shot in my back. I had a bullet in my head, bullet in my back right now. Nobody stopping
And
him.
that was on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Then came the question that really put him on the spot. The one that took his open case and his whole street code and laid them out for the audience to judge.
Let me ask you a question, right? You're facing 20 years, right? You have 2 kids, your mom.
Yep.
Now, there's a possibility that you could do 20 years in prison, right?
Yep.
And not to go into the case, it doesn't matter. You're willing to do 20 years in prison because of the code of the street.
I don't care about the code of the streets. Like I said, the streets.
You could tell Troy felt the questions themselves were the disrespect, poking at his pain and daring him to fold on his principles. He didn't budge an inch. Now let's rewind all the way back to 2003, before any of this, to the original blueprint for taking a hostile interview and flipping it into a public trolling. 2003, the O'Reilly Factor on Fox News. They brought in Cameron and Dame Dash to defend rap against a Philadelphia principal who blamed the music for harming inner-city kids. Bill O'Reilly promised a nice, intelligent discussion where he would moderate fairly. Then he opened the whole segment by reducing Cam's entire catalog down to 2 words.
Philly. And here they all are. Now we're going to have a nice, intelligent discussion here, gentlemen, and I'm going to moderate this discussion. Yeah, you know. You got it in your record Purple Haze right here. But
Cam refused to take the bait, and he refused to play defense too. With this perfect deadpan calm, he laid out his entire philosophy, that he isn't the cause of what's in his music. He's just the messenger reporting what he sees.
At the end of the day, yeah, you got an influence on it, but so do movies. Like with me, I'm just an author. So what I do is I write what goes on in the ghetto. I'm not a liar. So if what I tell you goes on in my album, that's what goes on in the streets of Harlem. Now I'm like a reporter. When you look at the news, you don't get mad at the person reporting the news.
They flipped his own logic back on him at every turn, like when O'Reilly tried to argue a rap video was somehow more dangerous than a shoot-'em-up action movie.
He was shooting up half of everyone in sight.
It's a cartoon, though. This is more real.
Oh, the Terminator is not a cartoon.
This is real, though, isn't it?
Well, no.
In my life, everybody's rap is real.
This is real. It's not a Terminator cartoon. All right.
While Cam calmly picked his spots, Dame Dash went at O'Reilly head-on, refusing to let the host pretend he was some neutral referee when he was clearly in it. The whole thing dissolved into pure chaos on live cable television.
I thought you were going to mediate.
I am.
No, what you're doing, you're giving opinion. You're not an objective mediator now, Bill.
It's my program.
Bill, now it's your program.
Bill. Yes, it's my program.
Bill.
Then Cam locked onto O'Reilly's assumptions about his money, and instead of getting defensive, he just kept hammering the same question over and over until the host had absolutely nothing left to say.
How you know how much I'm making?
That you're now denigrating, the same parents that you're now denigrating, you make millions of dollars off.
How do you know how much money I make?
Cam.
2 Rockefeller figures walked into enemy territory and left the host flustered and memed on national TV. That is how you flip a hostile interview into a victory. This next one is the same flip, but softer and slower. An old head trying to school a young one right to his face. Hot 97, around 2015. A young Lil Uzi Vert sits down with Ebro and the crew, and it slowly turns into a real generational standoff. Right out the gate, Uzi keeps it almost too honest about why he even started rapping in the first place.
But why rap? What was the...
My homie in my high school used to rap, and he used to get all the attention, so I'm like, I can rap too.
But I don't understand.
This is how this works. I want a piece of that too.
But I don't understand. You don't even seem like a guy who would particularly want attention. You wanted the attention.
I did. I used to be like that. I used to be like that in high school.
From there, the old versus new tension takes the whole thing over. The hosts start drawing hard lines between their generation and Uzi's, and it slides straight into a lecture about drums, about pills, about what real music even is supposed to be.
You know, old guys are simple.
We are. We are.
Yeah, y'all simple, and that's cool. Y'all fine with? I'm fine with. That's cool.
We didn't do the pills y'all do.
That's what it is.
We just smoked weed.
Yeah.
And then maybe our parents, maybe our uncle did some crack and there was some heroin in there. Like, it was straightforward stuff.
The condescension really lands near the end, when the whole conversation turns into a prediction about Uzi's future. It stops being an interview and becomes an old head telling a 21-year-old exactly how and when his career is gonna fall apart.
But as I've seen with all you little young motherfuckers think you nice.
Yeah.
He is pretty nice.
You nice.
Yeah, I'm good.
Y'all get to like 27, 28, and y'all get to struggling, and y'all be trying to come back
tell
and
you
find
what,
that sound.
I ain't gonna struggle, bro.
All right, we're gonna see.
We gonna
see. Oh, you gonna learn.
And guess what? I'm gonna be here.
Uzi kept his cool through all of it, and given the run he went on after, he got the last laugh easy. This next one is that same tension, except the host isn't lecturing about music. He's digging straight into personal territory. The Breakfast Club, 2015. Logic pulls up promoting a nerdy concept album set in space. Genuinely proud of it. It starts light, but Charlemagne is Charlemagne, and the first real jab lands on the one thing every single artist is sensitive about, their originality, and whether they even have their own sound.
But you sound, even on this album, you sound a lot like Kendrick, a lot like Cole, even Drake at times.
At times, I guess you could say that. But I mean, these are, you could say the same thing about Nas on the album.
From the music, the conversation steers hard into family, into old wounds. Logic had only ever really touched inside his lyrics, now getting pulled apart live on air for entertainment value.
What's your relationship with your mom and dad now?
I saw my dad the other day. That was kind of crazy.
He wanted some money.
You call him a selfish.
Yeah, he is a selfish, but deep down he has a good heart, and at the end of the day, regardless of what my situation has ever been with my family or is or this or that, everybody knows I love them.
Then Charlemagne dug up an old quote to hold over him, forcing Logic to explain himself for something he wasn't even sure he'd said. The classic put the guest on the spot move.
Now, I saw you do an interview with Vlad TV, and you said that it would be very uncomfortable for you to listen to a gay rapper talking about kissing a dude.
Did I say that?
I don't know.
I thought you said you saw it, Charlemagne.
I said that?
Yeah, you said you saw it on Vlad TV.
I don't think I said.
And then came the jab that got the most attention. Charlemagne questioning whether a biracial artist even had standing to speak on the movement. And Logic pushing right back on his own identity.
So what are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
I'm being me. I'm surviving. I'm half black. I'm a part of this culture. What you talking about? What are you talking about, Charlemagne? And to Charlemagne, I'm not half black. I'm a black man.
And even as the interview wound down, Charlemagne found one more place to poke, questioning the one thing Logic took most seriously, his craft.
I love your production. I think your production is amazing. But like I said, I think you're dope. I just feel like you have to still grow.
And you know what? This is my second album, and it's my sixth project. It's my second album. I'm 25.
Logic held his composure through all of it, but the discomfort of getting your family, your identity, and even your talent poked at for content was written all over him. This next one is that exact same Breakfast Club energy, aimed at a young newcomer who barely saw any of it coming. Mid-2010s Post Malone comes to the Breakfast Club off the strength of White Iverson, still brand new to the entire machine, still figuring out how any of this works. The tone stays awkward the whole way through, and it sharpens the second the culture vulture question lands on him.
Are you afraid as a white rapper that you may be considered a culture vulture?
I don't think so. I'm not scared. I'm not scared because I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not.
True indeed.
I'm just trying to, I like what I like.
Then came a question with nothing to do with music and everything to do with putting him on the spot. And Post's confused reaction to it became one of the single most replayed moments of the whole sit-down.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But the part that really crossed the line for a lot of viewers was when Charlemagne pulled Post's girlfriend into the room and started openly predicting the end of their relationship right there on the microphone.
You know he's gonna end up leaving you, right? The more
don't
famous
say
you
that.
get. You know the more successful you get, you're gonna,
Is that a fear of yours, Ashlyn? Kind of.
They ran his personal life for content on his very first big promo run. Exactly the kind of hazing that newcomers dread. And they closed it out by more or less handing him the labels the culture was already sticking on him.
It's gonna be a lot of white privilege questions that you're gonna get.
No, yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, you only got signed because you're white. That's coming.
I'm an industry plant.
You are?
Yeah.
An industry plant?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
I don't know. That's what they call me.
He walked out having had his authenticity, his relationship, and his whole place in the culture put on trial. This next guest, though, is nobody's newcomer, and he pulled up specifically to remind a host exactly where the line is. The Breakfast Club, 2016. Beanie Siegel comes through to talk about the Meek Mill and Game situation, and Charlamagne opens by calling his recent moves straight hater energy. Beanie shut that framing down on the spot, questioning whether the host was even qualified to hold that opinion in the first place.
And you sound like a hater lately, man.
A hater?
Yeah.
How you say that? A hater?
Cause I feel like, you put out 2 diss records, but then you was in the studio with Meek like 8 days prior to the first diss record. And I'm like, if anybody else did that, I think you'd be saying that was a sucker move. That's kind of snakish.
I don't think you qualified to even say I sound like a hater because you don't know all the particulars. So how you qualified to say I'm a hater?
That became the whole spine of the interview, an OG drawing a hard line between the people who actually live the life and the people who just analyze it from behind a studio mic. Every time Charlamagne pressed, Beanie reminded him he was standing on ground he didn't understand.
And like I said before, I jump out the window with somebody who ain't gonna even walk out the door. You got to prove yourself, bro. So that's all I meant by that. That's what I meant by that. Like, if you got into something and you come and get me, yo, we got to go do this. Hold up. Because I know what I'm going to do.
When Charlamagne floated the idea that Beanie's loyalty just followed whoever was putting him on at the moment, Beanie took that as a straight insult.
I know you say I'm not qualified to speak on it. I'm just observing it, but it just seemed like, loyalty with you lies with who's providing you opportunity at the time.
Man, get the out of here, Charlamagne, man. Provide me, what loyalty, with who? He ain't provide me no opportunity. He ain't called me and asked me to do that. I did that.
The longer it went, the less it sounded like an interview, and the more it sounded like 2 men openly sizing each other up.
Man, that's just
because you're a character. That's why.
It's the truth, though.
You're a character.
Life's too short to be wasting your time with suckers or people you think is suckers.
So why I'm here then? Because I think you're a sucker. So I should be out, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Charlamagne kept trying to hold his ground as a rap fan entitled to his opinions. But by the very end of the sit-down, Beanie stopped debating entirely and delivered a flat, chilling warning that changed the temperature of the whole room.
You're a no personality, man.
That is
you
a
don't
fact.
come from my world. You wouldn't understand my world. You don't come from my world. You don't know nothing about that, man.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, so stop running your fucking mouth, man.
I don't want
Stop running your mouth. You shouldn't. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
No doubt.
You talking about somebody who went to war with police. It's dangerous. Attempted murders in the height of my career. It's dangerous. You don't know nothing about that, man.
No.
You sit up here and your job is to play games. Play with something safe, man. Don't play with me.
No yelling, no walkout. Just a quiet and authoritative check from a man whose history made every word land. This last one for now flips the whole format because the disrespect came from the reporter first, and the response was immediate. A courthouse in Los Angeles during Cardi B's civil trial. She's already carrying the weight of the case on top of everything happening in her personal life, and a reporter leads with a compliment before dropping one of the most invasive questions imaginable, right there on the courthouse steps in front of the cameras.
Hey Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me.
Cardi, how you feeling?
Cardi, your court look is amazing. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me? Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you, respect women.
She wasn't snapping for no reason. She'd already said her piece about manners and respect. And when the reporter didn't fall back off it, she stopped being nice and let him know exactly where this was headed next.
You look gorgeous. You're not gonna see me after that. And you could thank him. I'm not playing around. I was very nice, I was very kind, but you're not gonna, he will pay, nobody's gonna get that.
A pen to the head, a stand for women against intrusive questioning, and the whole thing went viral within the hour. That is 10 of the most disrespectful interviews the culture has ever produced. And believe it or not, we are only at the halfway mark. The next 8 get worse. We pick the back half up at the Breakfast Club, with a guest who came in ready to fight the host. Lil Yachty pulls up for Lil Boat too, and Charlamagne wastes no time letting him know exactly how the culture sees him, hanging a label on him he never asked for.
Hey, because like I told you earlier, you are the poster
Exactly.
for whack rappers. If they want to say somebody whack, they say you.
He's not the poster child
Yes,
for
he
whack
is.
rappers.
It happens.
Rappers.
No.
Yachty had come in already heated about an old clip of Charlamagne sitting next to Joe Budden, and he wasn't letting it slide. He put the host on the spot and called him exactly what he thought he was.
Y'all sitting next to each other. If I see one snake, I see two.
Man, stop, man. That's not fair. That's not fair.
I don't know what Charlamagne said, so I can't.
Jesus Christ.
Snakes and dogs don't hang out together.
Then it got real. Yachty accused Charlamagne of talking behind his back. Charlamagne admitted he'd lie about it to his face, and Yachty dropped a line that turned the whole room cold.
You always talk about how he's whack. You did. You said it before, and I stand up for more.
You gonna lie like that?
Yep.
You really gonna lie like that?
Yep.
All right. You been see, that's a snake. That's how a nigga gets shot right there. Because he'll tell you.
Congratulations on the album, and get out. That was a guest checking a host. This next one is the same studio flipped the other way, with the host doing all the disrespecting. And the guest is one of the biggest artists alive. 2013, The Breakfast Club, Kanye West's most polarizing era. Yeezus had just dropped to mixed reviews, and Kanye came to explain his vision. Charlamagne wasn't there to listen. He set the tone before Kanye even sat all the way down.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building this morning.
And they said it never would happen.
That's right.
A repeat Donkey of the Day offender.
Right?
Kanye Kardashian is in the building.
Repeat Donkey of the Day, Kanye Kardashian. All before hello. And when Kanye tried to talk about the album, Charlamagne didn't spare his feelings on it one bit.
Do you not like the reception Yeezus has gotten? Because I didn't like the album at all. And I was a Kanye West fan.
Yeah.
But Yeezus was whack to me.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Kanye brushed it off, but Charlamagne kept pressing. And when Yes started in on fashion and corporations, Charlamagne hit him with the contradiction everybody was thinking.
Like, to me, it seems like you're such a walking contradiction because you'll denounce the corporations, but then you'll get on stage and say you need Nike and Adidas to back you. That makes no sense to me.
He wasn't letting anything slide. He questioned the money. He questioned the mission. He put Kanye's whole evolution on trial to his face.
Why do you talk so much about money nowadays, man? I used to look at you as like a real revolutionary. You know, real revolutionaries didn't need money to change the world. Malcolm X wasn't rich. Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't rich. Like, I don't understand why everything is so much about money and stuff to you now.
And then he asked the one that cut the deepest, the question that turned Kanye's entire self-image back on him.
If you're a genius, why do you feel the need to tell everybody? Why you just don't show and prove by actions and deeds and not words and lip service?
Whether you call that great interviewing or straight disrespect, Charlamagne never blinked. This next guest came in ready to hand out that same energy, except he pointed all of it at the host. Everyday struggle again, but this time the guest came for blood. Soulja Boy sat down across from DJ Academics and turned the entire interview into a 2-day-long roast, opening on the personal insults before a single real question landed.
Man, you fat as fuck, man. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Man. No, I'm the hottest rapper in the game.
You tripping now, though, but like you kind of lit out
Who
here.
Who hotter than me right now?
I'm gonna tell you who wants to start the show.
You got who hotter on your chin. You got some shit in your chin.
From there, it became pure self-mythology. Soulja running down every artist he claims he put on, and every reason he thinks Axe should be grateful to even be in the room with him.
I'm the first biggest rapper to shout this out, bro. Before me, nobody respect the academics in the rap game. I know all the rappers, man. I'm the first to say DJ Academics out my mouth on a public platform on Instagram when he was trying to troll me about my condo and my Airbnb. You know what's funny though?
I feel like
you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? Them you just named, I put them on. I discovered Chief Keef.
Every time Academics tried to question a claim, Soulja just steamrolled him with bigger numbers and louder energy, right down to the console and the Subway story.
Listen, my nigga, I done made $1 million off this console. So Subway, I like Subway. Like, I got money, I'm gonna buy one.
But why weren't your employees showing up for work?
I don't know, that was random.
The self-mythology never let up. To hear Soulja tell it, he didn't just come up in the game, he rewired the whole thing and put half the room on while he was at it.
I taught him how to fucking rap, damn near, and fuck you mean? Goofy? Are you stupid? see what I'm saying? I did that. When I came out in 2007 with Crank That, Snoop Dogg and Ice-T and all that, I killed hip hop. I didn't kill hip hop. I rebranded it and turned it into hip hop. I made it digital.
By the end, Soulja wasn't even pretending it was an interview anymore. He declared the whole thing a victory lap and told the room exactly how it was gonna look.
Hey, I whoop all y'all one, bro. I came up here and told my story finally, and y'all, I stopped all this capping, y'all lying on my name and trying to play me. And now everybody that see this, y'all gonna look stupid as fuck. And I'm finna say Soulja Boy came up there and checked all that stupid ass.
He steamrolled the whole show and walked out calling it a win. That was one guest bullying a host. This next one is a whole duo, and it came within an inch of a real fight. 2024, The Danza Project. The Island Boys pulled up fresh off their viral fame to talk about their come-up, but host Danza and Lou Mike had watched every clip, the kissing video that broke the internet, the family drama, all of it. The twins played it cool at first, talking music and their journey. But you could feel the host circling, waiting to cross a line.
And that was the best way to handle that.
What's understood don't gotta be explained. You explaining people, telling people all the time, like, oh, ain't nobody gonna try me in real life. It's basically asking for somebody to try you in real life.
Facts. No, I'm just tired of talking to me on the internet,
just
bro.
say that you're YouTube. Man, fuck what they gotta say, man.
You could tell the frustration was already building. People had been talking reckless about them online for months, and now the hosts were carrying that exact same energy into the room. Then it got personal.
But at the end of the day, let's keep it 100 because we got both of y'all here too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's going on with shit that's with you kissing each other and shit?
Shut your ass before I break this shit.
Hey, yo, that I would love to see you try that shit.
The mood in the room flipped in an instant, and the whole thing tipped straight toward chaos. Danza tried to calm it down, saying the world just wanted answers. But the twins weren't hearing it. They'd been dealing with the mockery too long, and now it was sitting right across the table. That one teetered on the edge of a brawl. This next one is disrespect played entirely for laughs, where the guests hijacked the show and never gave it back. Open Thoughts, with Southside and G Herbo across from the troll interviewer, Funny Marco. Marco built his whole lane on winding guests up. These two flipped that in the first few minutes, and by the middle of it, they had straight up taken his show hostage, even making him their own co-host.
How the hell did this come about?
You're not tough like that.
How did what come about?
You can't get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really, like, not pay, but you can't. You know what I'm saying?
That's my co-host right here. Give him a chair, please.
You can't do that.
Thank you. Sit my co-host down. Go ahead, co-host. And we need that money back when we finish. That's our payment.
Once they had control, it turned into a full roast session, with Marco's whole look, his hairline, and his outfit getting picked apart, and Charlemagne somehow catching strays too.
Charlemagne. Yeah, both of y'all ugly as y'all gotta do that together.
Yeah, he ugly as
Yeah, and look, you need that though, cause Charlemagne had all that same, them dents,
yeah, he did.
mediocre.
He had this at the top of his head too. That's
he had that same shit.
If you went ball right now, how would you look?
That's how I know Charlemagne got it.
You heard me? If you went ball right now, how would you look?
The power flip was so complete that by the end, the guest was the one threatening to walk off the host's own show if it didn't get more entertaining for him.
Bro,
I'm good. He said we good.
Give me some liquor, man.
Damn.
Nah, he good, bro. He good.
Crazy, bro.
Let me get some liquor, man. He good.
Get him some liquor, man.
Yeah.
Twin, give me some liquor.
The troll got out-trolled on his own platform. That one was disrespectful with a smile. This next one is short, and it's the opposite, all ego and no laughing at all. No jumper. And this one barely lasts a few seconds. Adam had just gone on record saying Eminem won the battle against Machine Gun Kelly, a sore subject MGK never wanted validated. So when MGK pulled up and the mic came his way, he did not want to talk about it.
Hey, what's up? Oh my God. Come on, MGK, say something.
He smacked the mic clean out of the way and kept it moving. A whole meltdown in about 10 seconds. This next one stays on that same no-jumper platform. But there is nothing funny about it because it's about a friendship that ended in the ugliest way possible. Now to a heavy one, and we'll treat it that way. Lil House Phone was an original no-jumper host, been there since 2016. But after Adam's platform aired personal content that House Phone says he specifically asked to be edited out, he pulled up to the studio carrying years of hurt, starting with how he felt pushed out of his own show.
When the fuck have you ever felt like we needed to take the week off because of me?
When have we ever had... Well, you didn't try to replace him like 5 times.
That's a valid question.
He wasn't there to make peace. He was there to lay out exactly how a man he called a friend treated him, and how little he felt it was taken seriously.
I never asked you to take my name out of a title. I never asked you to not lay a joke on me. I never really took any of this serious enough to where I really called you the way that I called you.
For House Phone, the betrayal wasn't one thing. It was the coldness of it, the sense that his friend didn't care what any of it was doing to him.
I called you, and your tone from the moment that I called you, he was typing away on the computer. It sounded like you didn't give a about what I was talking about.
But the part that made this personal, the part that turned a business dispute into a broken friendship, was a joke Adam made about the most painful chapter of House Phone's life.
You made a joke calling my mom a bitch in front of my face. As a joke, you made a joke about this domestic violence between my dad and my mom.
I apologize then. I apologize now. I misunderstood what the conversation was about.
And then House Phone said the thing that reframed the entire room. The human cost of being turned into content by someone he trusted.
She had to call me because my other family members was worried that I was gonna fucking commit suicide, Adam. Fucking piece of shit, bro. I don't give a bro.
It ended with a drink thrown and years of friendship gone. That one stays with you. This next one is heavy too, and just as personal. Except here the person on the other side of the table is the guest's own son. A serious note on this one as well. On Iyanla Vanzant's show, DMX sat down with his son Xavier to try and repair years of distance between them. What was meant to be a healing conversation turned tense the moment Xavier tried to explain how his father's temper made him feel growing up.
Because he wants to understand why you didn't talk to him.
You were always, but most of the time, very hostile. And it was always...
Told you?
No, but just in the house. The way you would talk made me feel like beneath you. Even what you were saying was good.
Instead of sitting in that and hearing his son out, DMX got defensive fast, and the same intensity that made him a legend on the mic shut the whole conversation down.
Talking to Xavier. I'm not intimidated
You
by
don't gotta be intimidated, man. Stop running your mouth.
What about today?
I'm not even gonna have this debate, man. And y'all
What
talk.
about today?
You do that.
And
when you
his
we'll talk.
experience
We'll talk. When she stop running her mouth. Damn it. That's what.
That one isn't entertaining chaos. It's a real family carrying real pain in front of cameras, and it stays with you. This next one is chaos again, but at the very top of the fame ladder, and it ends with the guest walking out. 2022, Piers Morgan Uncensored. Kanye West sits down for a wide-ranging talk that turns into a standoff. The second Piers pushes for a straight apology over his statements. Ye refuses to give it on Piers' terms, and instead flips the whole power dynamic with a prediction.
You're gonna apologize to me about this interview.
I'm not.
You're gonna apologize to me about this interview within the next 10 years.
No, I'm not, because here's the thing.
Mark my words.
The tension really cracked when Piers cut him off mid-thought, and Ye did not take being talked down to, hitting back at one word in particular.
Hey, bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Nothing you're saying has anything to do with regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Don't finish. I told you. Oh, don't treat me like a boy then. I'm gonna finish my sentence of my idea.
Nothing you're saying has got anything to do with the tweet.
Cool. Bro, I was in the middle of a sentence, boy.
When Piers wouldn't accept his conditions for an apology, Ye decided the conversation was over, on his say-so, and delivered one of the coldest exits in interview history.
Okay, if that's your position, that's clear.
Interview adjourned. Love you.
Okay, that's the end of the interview.
Interview adjourned. He disconnected his mic and walked, right in the middle of a live sit-down. This next man never raised his voice at all, and somehow that made it scarier. Now to a clip people still call one of the most chilling interviews ever put on camera.
Where I'm at, the price of life, I grew up at the price of life is cheap. So if you got the money, if you got the bag, it's gonna happen. When you drop it.
The interviewer asks 50 Cent a hypothetical about street justice, and 50 doesn't flinch, doesn't yell, doesn't perform. He just calmly lays out the economics of it like he's reading a menu. The interviewer keeps poking, half daring him, and 50 leans right into it with that calm little smile, breaking down exactly how he'd handle a problem and who he's got on standby.
So tell me who is done? Oh, you think I won't drop the bag? That's what you think?
Nah, look, hey.
You got to be kidding me. Like,
I'm
that's
just,
the easiest
I'm
thing in
just
the world.
asking.
And then you say, and you got to get, and I got the team. I got to come, I got to, he's stronger than linebackers. My lawyer is got a crew.
I gotta.
And then he answers the darkest version of the question in the flattest, most matter-of-fact tone possible, like it's just simple math.
So the case is...
Yeah, look, let me ask you a question. How much you think it would cost to kill somebody?
Nowadays, couple stacks.
About 5,000.
Yeah, couple stacks.
Why would it cost so much to go through the court proceedings? That makes sense, right? Yeah, even this up. Get him and the girl. I don't like the girlfriend.
Oh. Well, leave the girl out of it, man. Leave the girl out of it.
Oh, man, go on. We're going to double that because the legal fees would be about 40,000, 50,000 anyway, right? Oh, 40. I'm gonna give you 40, man.
Calm delivery, terrifying content, and the interviewer squirming the whole way through. That was intimidation. This last one flips the setting entirely. Into a courtroom, where the disrespect came with a smile and a whole lot of patience. 2012, a leaked deposition tape that became instantly legendary. Lil Wayne is under oath, being questioned by attorneys, and he treats the entire formal legal process like a game he's decided to toy with. Right out the gate, he lets the lawyer know how he feels about the questions.
What's his name?
Pete Ross.
Huh?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross, that's a stupid question. You just saw me on there giving an interview with her.
Okay. So that was you.
It didn't matter how ordinary the question was. He had a way of handing every single one right back across the table.
You ever hired a photographer to photograph an event?
Have I ever hired a photographer to photograph an event? Sorry, sir, no, I'm a superstar. People hire them themselves to photograph me. We don't hire them.
From there, he goes into full protection mode, and his answer to almost everything becomes a masterclass in saying absolutely nothing under oath.
Do you recall that in late 2009 you pleaded guilty to attempted criminal possession of a weapon?
I don't recall that.
Did you serve any time in jail following the end of 2009?
I don't know.
Didn't you serve about 8 months at Rikers Island in 2010?
I don't know.
And when the lawyer tried to pin down how he even saw himself, Wayne turned that into its own little standoff.
How would you describe your image in the media?
How would I describe my image in the media?
Yes.
I wouldn't describe it.
Well, how would you describe it if you had to?
I don't have to.
Well, what image are you portraying in the media?
I don't portray anything. I am who I am, and you guys portray what you get.
Then he dropped the line that made the whole tape a classic, a warning aimed at the lawyer, delivered so casually, the room didn't know how to take it.
No, he can't save you, right? In the real world. That guy right there, he can't save you in the real world. Just so you know.
What does that mean?
I don't have to elaborate.
That's
your next question.
Is that a threat against them?
And when they asked him who he tells his business to, he had the perfect answer ready.
The first person likely that would have been told by me would be God, because I tell him everything.
Who's that?
God, G-O-D.
Oh.
Yeah, I tell him.
As in
the man
God who rules over us all.
Yes, sir.
He turned a deposition into comedy and never gave those lawyers a single inch. That was a rapper running circles around a room that had power over him. This last one flips it one final time, back to a host trying to save a rapper from himself, and getting a chilling answer for the trouble. We close on The Breakfast Club one more time, with a sit-down that plays now like a warning nobody wanted to hear. Tekashi 6ix9ine came in hot, rainbow hair and all. And when Charlemagne questioned all the constant provoking, 6ix9ine's answer was genuinely chilling. Charlemagne did not blink.
Ever gonna take?
You don't think telling people to suck your online got anything to do with it too?
Nah, I tell them to suck my dick every day.
You know. My father used to always say, if you tell somebody to suck your dick, man, you got to be ready to either kill or die.
Alright, and I'm ready to die, and I'm ready to kill.
Jesus.
This is where it stops feeling like a normal interview. Charlemagne wasn't hating on him. He was worried, and he kept trying to reach the kid sitting across the table.
But you see, like, I probably rub off wrong to you, him, and probably a lot of people. But at the end of the day, it's my job to get under people's skin. Like,
Well, listen, you're not under my skin, but I just be concerned because you're a young man, you're making money.
6ix9ine tried to fire back by questioning Charlemagne's own chart numbers, and Charlemagne calmly ran down exactly who the kid was talking to.
Listen, Charlemagne, you don't got no Billboard records.
Yeah, because I got a nationally syndicated radio show.
You don't got no Billboard records.
I got a nationally syndicated radio show. I got a New York Times best-selling book. I've had hit TV shows.
Then Charlemagne said the thing that hits completely different today, laying out exactly where the whole lifestyle was heading.
Famous last words are, I can't be touched.
I mean, well, this is what I'm gonna say to you, Charlemagne. Till that day, I'm gonna laugh because I know when that day comes, everyone's gonna laugh. So right now,
But you can prevent that day, is what we're trying to tell you.
That's what I've been doing, bro.
He tried everything, the warning, the concern, the wisdom. 6ix9ine thought he knew better, so Charlemagne finally gave up and called for backup.
Listen, I hope you have a long career, but let's see if you're around next year. And I mean that as an artist and as a human being. Call the pastor in here to pray for the young man.
Charlemagne sat there stunned, watching it all unfold, and history did the rest. And that is where we close it out. From a veteran host getting told he had no answers, to a superstar walking out mid-sentence, to a legend running circles around lawyers under oath, to a host all but begging a kid to save his own life. These are the most disrespectful rap interviews the culture has ever produced. Let us know down below which one had no business being that disrespectful.